headquarters from and mpanyimfo ahodo mo nyina na obi uni say enne the birthday of Frederick Ochri Chumberma Budina house the Messia Budina also do what you fuck
Chumberma
Freddie could Freddie
okay
and then could Freddie birthday and then could Freddie birthday now sir coach don't go the or the to Maze coach Dean and Kasaye Frederick Ochri Chumberma
wow
peak performance. I will train a number of players. Mikel Antonio of West Ham, and according to Twanzimbi, one of the players.
Okay.
Mark McGuinness, one of his players. Hudson Odoi, I'm fan in some. No, I'm a member of. In fact, what did you want a Fulham, Chelsea,
okay.
Oh, you keep playing this, or no, running a private coaching firm. Peak performance. I will train some of the top level players. No? Coach Freddie, happy birthday to you. Coach Freddie, such a wonderful personality. And then a special guest in the studio, the CEO for Hans Good, Emmanuel from Porno, and then anybody come on. Ima, Obi just say okay. Well, and my mom can be bigger crab or my son.
No, dear, was a woman cana. Bigger crab.
Oh, so I can be
happy. And I am in Casa. And no one can say, I don't hold them in Casa.
And no bounty for more for Setia, no Kazai.
For more Setia to do more.
May I go person and if you say Opamicho. So it's me decided part of Mount Cambi Real Madrid or special package with them I lit. Go Barcelona. What happened? But
I'm sorry, coach now boys need to deal with him. Coach on the reading of the game. And I'm saying no more expect to say Valverde call and way they punto beba only Valverde I'm saying only in fact I hear said this is the worst performance from Barcelona only Gerald Tata Martino more levels near pet into hard dream and for Lionel Messi to say he told the director say send I know Messi call on to me win the Champions League now league no crown on to me and no for Messi to say Napoli be hard dream crown now
Napoli game
it's possible, you know. Well, yeah. We just hope say our rivals will get their things set and we'll move on. But chairman, I'm saying COVID-19 by now was here about more of a mini league. You know, Zidane the tournament and him say game be a final. Into so far 10 finals played, and the guys have picked maximum points as in 30. Now, Team Otosumi FC Barcelona so drop 8 points kakra and Romulusu to Osasuna no omo draw 2-2 0-0 with Sevilla, omo draw 2-2 with Celta Vigo, and omo draw 2-2 with Atletico. So it means Barcelona drop 6 points, and on Raso Omulusu omo drop 3 points, so a total of 9. Into now Real Madrid they're picking maximum points. Now Barcelona for also a drop points. So from 9 points there, that means now Barca were on the average dropping a point per game, and in my estimation that's the reason why Real Madrid are champions today. Now Zidane, credit to him because I'm telling you a teamwork apart from Hemis ne Obitse Gareth Bale and not just a can't picture but again in setting the targets no Odi can buy or winning Champions League me and Santos no not the the 2 directors name say was say a G Champions League was say Real Madrid G League no or setting the squad no in a very competitive way. Player say Sergio Reguilón, Okaya Brante and Santiago Solari na Brante Modemo so any so Zidane Bayern or say no I was say me call Leon Kofa Brante and Felon Mendy Manibeshe Sergio Reguilón and them into Reguilón a product of Real Madrid La Fabrica no and the factory but Zidane Amoma Kunya Amomo Ama Brante and Twaso Mujane Kwamane ko Sevilla or them, right? So Zidane had a plan basically, and then Nano paid the and Kami share more of the three pillars. First of all, Florentino Perez as a director, and it's important to note that Florentino Perez has been a director for close like 17 years, from the year 2000. Obeso winning 94.2% of vote cast or winning. That time now Lorenzo Sanchez winning the 1998 Champions League, Prejad Mijatovic goal, no? And of course the 2000 Champions League against Valencia 3-0. Now Nim said they are all going to say elections where Obabe winning, that there was a certain Florentino Perez or they Obab pictured him. Now Florentino Perez among Real Madrid for three phases. First of all, the Galactico era. Zinedine Zidane, Luis Figo, David Beckham, Luis Nazario da Lima, Francesco Pavon, all of those boys, Raul, no more, Setio, my parts. And then later, the Cristiano Ronaldo era, and in the second term, and the Manuel Pellegrini, or the Kaká, Raul Albiol, Karim Benzema, Xabi Alonso, all of those great players. And then later on, the third phase of Florentino Perez, the 17 years of reign, Zinedine Zidane, so legacy, and what team nemo. And okay, say around 2006, no resign here because that time now Ramon Cadron, and between 2006 to 2009, that 3-year period was Real Madrid's worst period of my record as a football club. And the Ramon Cadron and the Fernando Martins and all of those were disastrous presidents basically. Until on the 1st of June, or signing Sikabe 57.38 million euros. So Dinya sa guarantee, and no this Real Madrid Kuno Esa Manua or share project for Francia in the Real Madrid champions of the Spanish Premier League. I said now here in the press conference now after the game, Oka said Zidane is the architect of this project. Now said one, there's consistency. So Bia from the year 2000 to 2020, no a period of just 3 years to be successful as a football club. Not just the coaches and the players, but the top administrators now was some year consistent. And 20 years no was from the Galactico model to Ceciano Ocean Kwala Renier, Vinicius Junior, Rodrigo, Bram Diaz, again Kubo, all of these guys. The oldest player in there is Federico Valverde, who is 21. In Ceciano, Karim Benzema, Sergio Ramos, Luka Modric squad. There's a group of youngsters of Florentino Perez. I invested Omumua, Omobabeshe, and Brantiwa. Unfortunately, Hakim Ashraf, and I say on to me not bench Emma Carvajal and more into just Inter Milan, and of course Openia Efreno. The Inter coach showed a lot of interest in this player, Brantiwa Echo. Now Florentino Perez, in terms of the status, Bebrena, in fact, Madrid distance friends. Now Openia then na ye Bernabeu Dino and free stadium. No so the for Florentino Perez did to so Santiago Bernabeu as a president of Real Madrid. In fact, Santiago or your assistant coach and as director of football, be assistant coach, be director of institutional relations, as a president of the club. Or we be 42 years ago. Or we need 30 trophies. Florentino Perez why there 5 Champions League titles, 5 FIFA World Club Cup Championship, 4 Super Cup, European Super Cups, 5 La Liga titles, 2 Copa del Rey, 5 Spanish Super Cups. But in total, no knew the number of trophies of Penya friend Santiago Bernabeu. We can confidently say yes, he's building his legacy towards that level. But to me, so and Kase or Penny idea or no, never say they didn't at two stadium so, and he's shown a lot of leadership. Said no, Utieni Kasa Yomwa or Karim Benzema Dean, or Thibaut Courtois Dean, or Sergio Ramos. In fact, the mama and Jay Ukraine say Real Madrid supporters because Ramos will be at the club for life. Because before that, now Ramos who any central for Dean Comono or see Uncle Nyankobe retire Real Madrid, but he has a president in some now was a central for Subisa president. And of course, our leader in Ramos no opinion. I sure I say I had your bet now so acha bet me.
The cover just said at the to the status phase WhatsApp. And they Kiki Setien a picture at all. And I trust this coach must be a Division 3 coach in Spain. Barcelona for na come. I'm not sure but they all number na No.
Well, let's wait and see. Possibly next season the Anya Diobeto aso. Chairman yen tumi nka Florentino Perez ayen kan Zinedine Zidane. Mekaisa Rafa Benitez by nyoma mu ye den or call Real Madrid team B or call Zidane by largely based on the recommendations of Sergio Ramos Ramos now branch friend Cristiano Ronaldo. I'm pretty sure said then the decision to appoint Zidane, because Zidane wabo team no a legend in terms of the playing time on Yama Madrid. On himself Real Madrid bobo kono season ba na wie no anya trophy a dia yen to me regard as successful. Inti or certain targets or anyway so etumi achieve. No ba no make say discussion on this table. Now a bit said no Zidane is how by there enya dia be ye, but he knows the tradition of this club, and it's gratifying to note sir we're winning 11 trophies in 209 games. Now again we will say sir yes now opinion friend of Berbatov, that's Dmitry Ivanov Berbatov no kasa nkayemfa Zidane statue soon, but Miguel Munez also winning 14 trophies in 605 games. So into 11 trophies in 209 games as against 14 trophies in 605. Interestingly enough, including Vicente Del Bosque, all of them were players. Omumia Ankasa sum Real Madrid as players, and Omumia and Sani Nhyira Krasuno winning La Liga as players and as well as coaches. Now the last time I had discussed about Zidane and Nokasa and win was one of the best, the best time of his life. Basically, he's got a group of competitive players. The piano person winning trophy sema Real Madrid. Now the reading of the game and the substitutions ya dia bakuswa etumi akwanim. South Real Madrid says here Real Madrid bought 4 different formations. At certain points they were playing the 4-3-3, virtually the default formation of Motabo. Go against Valencia or 4-4-2. Karim Benzema, Eden Hazard up front. Against Real Mallorca or 4-2-3-1. Karim Benzema also Bale, Vinicius, any Brandt Freno, Hazard. And in certain games even against Atletico, against Barcelona or 5-man midfield. And Toni Kroos, Casemiro, Valverde, Luka Modric in 5 midfield. Real Madrid were varieties, options, or Eddie Juma this season. Or that type of manager or share Vinicius, and I say, or the Vinicius near essential bem. And the normal circumstances could possibly be a 4-4-2 and now more of yes a 4 or game now also the wingers be more on for Vinicius and Kobo 9 and ma Vinicius and more the money ma for my mouth or the number baby also bono until he gets the best out of his players because he plays them in their very natural position. And then as opinion friend of Florentino Perez can say Zidane is a blessing from the sky. Say our captain and I will lead the visa in Zinedine Zidane. In fact, Sergio Ramos can say he's a unique person for Real Madrid. I was also captain be on Sujina Park and so, and that's Sergio Ramos. And you're surprising say at age 34, and a lot of credit to opinion friend Grigro Dupont or your fitness coach my Real Madrid. COVID-19 Bayern or my player be a 14-page document where Diania Obedi send your best dear Dianeno. Even hotels and ranting does a Siano Marcelo room different from Carvajal room. Marcelo Carles or Peno any idea designing room no into fitness coach Lucrania Deno into Robert Modric even as late as 80th minute, 85th minute, 90th minute Obebo gaming so press it. Benzema no 32, 34, old players no crash around one day and one day Sergio Ramos can say he's never been fit like post-COVID. So yes, you have that leader in there, and to score that number of goals, taking charge of the team. In fact, Real Madrid defense were the best in 32 years to concede 21 goals and keep 19 clean sheets. And at certain points of free kicks, penalty kicks, and all of that. And we cried them and Ballon d'Or, maybe after the Champions League, near a Man City team, and a Man City game, but he's a candidate for the Ballon d'Or. I was thinking about who could possibly be our best player this season. Now, Karim Benzema, 21 goals, and when you 21 goals, 8 assists, but about 3,795 minutes. Ramos near 10 goals, no assist, but provided 2,970 minutes. Interestingly enough, Karim Benzema, no yellow card, no red card. Sergio Ramos, 10 yellow cards. On the evidence of play, and he said the impact, Ayama Real Madrid, I'm pretty sure, sir, I'll make Karim Benzema my player of this very season. Now, and son, as the reason why Ramos are critical, in the last 2 seasons as Zidane, I am manager, Real Madrid conceded 44 goals in the last 2 seasons of handle Real Madrid. Into opinion, I lifted Real Madrid defense to a certain level. Interestingly enough, Real Madrid shares 68 goals to win this championship, minus Cristiano Ronaldo goals or share. Ronaldo, we had a very poor transition last season. Our team now Real Madrid are competitive. Yes, Ben, I was say improving. Yes, but Eden Hazard, I was say who year, Sanya no born the ball match Chelsea. No, it's not been too bad, but of course a lot of injuries, and that's why we give Zidane a lot of credit. Hazard the pra, nya COVID-19 by and Kamako Asensio the whole season, and nya Dianko Betumabo, but what you revive him right away, and then on my critical members of this Real Madrid team, Obitsa Brahim Diaz or Kayan Kualana, including Martin or the guard and the big number taking the place of the big boys, Toni Kroos, Modric, but there was also named Modimono or Manicon and him, Luka Jovic, and shut down here. That's why the Bianu Benya report of Lautaro Martinez, Sir Branche barrier because Yaya in Tamilan for Papa Bebrache, Ya Tonton players, Bebramo, Momuso Tombia Mighty. There's a good relationship between Real Madrid and Inter. So we say Luka Jovic and Modimono and Swania. There's a possibility say Obetumi Ako. Real Madrid here backup Emma Branche fan Casemiro into Espanyol for midfielder Mark Roca. A Branche Donimbo about 23 years. A Branche so a friend of Camavinga. Also no 19-year-old French boy. South Real Madrid Bobo Kona da Casemiro ni hono. Aya troubles to me eba. Lucas Hernandez here 29 years. Say Tottenham Hotspur for the 12 million pounds a bad year. I was here Jane Quine. Near Vinicius no more juma because 29 their birthday said the piano and now Mubenya Sikabu cry free no because the contract in 2021 into was here tono. Nacho Fernandez so no what's not bench I check what's not quoting almost 15 years. Yeah, shut down who nesu ye into was so no yet to me a Jane Quine or to me echo. Into those are the few areas I was say Real Madrid. I'm sure say Alvaro Odriozola as a backup to a branch friend Danny Carvajal. Real Madrid team no bit say fell on Mendy watch Sampa in terms of even dribble say yeah can left back so obviously or more demo so any na Ubeyi Andrew Robertson of Liverpool no above Alpha branch friend no Alfonso Davids but branch we crown no defensive work crown and ya there so branch friend no fell on Monday ne more demo and of course send your Real Madrid defensive structure na timi aye no unya shots on target crown and ya there ubetimi goalkeeper friend Thibaut Courtois. Interestingly enough, on the average from week 1 to week 37, Real Madrid for a possession of close like 62%. So after the game against the last game was against Granada. Real Madrid fought to me 2 minutes 22 seconds. No more pass the ball now. All right. Real
Madrid they winning the league a huge achievement. And I know sir for Barcelona fans no. I come on Real Madrid win no.
Yeah. Now your spirits no costro na. Enough from say bread. And my uncle your trophy this one.
The champions of 2019-2020 La Liga season. Meaning say Barcelona for the season we meaning say COVID-19 knows that Barcelona by or Barcelona they are like a pale shadow of themselves. Barcelona in Nimomo Zilom de Beboni Bibiano. It just wasn't there. Yani Arai Emmanuel Frimpong or no Anna as go see you on the nation come up.
Thank you, boss.
Okay. BYT, and now we are guests.
Yeah.
Emmanuel, the youngest CEO, yes.
In Africa, crown. Yeah, and Papa Rio Bia. Unzanka Kotokwana 20 or no me training pa. Ghana Kotokwana 20 yeah Kotokwana 20 minutes over confirm
somewhere I think 2012
yeah
I was training with Kotokwana 20 for like a couple. I trained with them for like a couple months before I left.
On it the lives of Martin and Chimwa Wafa now or Kotokwana 20 nti ɛno sɛ school seminar nti ɔkɔ Canada school bi ɛfrɛ no Thompson Rivers University
school go yoni
nti ɛhɔ no ɛna ɔmo kɔ ball tournament bi ɛfrɛ no Ghana Cup.
Okay.
And that time na Dallas, Texas.
Dallas.
And I know na Valencia for whom.
Okay.
So Valencia can say on the bomb junior team no. And unze was a second son of a champion.
Okay.
Yeah, Dr. Koku Frimpong.
Okay.
And due to education and seminar Okoko yes as a student over a football. You know 20th March Saturday 1993. Yeah, date you so 27 years.
Wow.
When you know 20th March it came me.
The youngest CEO. Truthfully.
Yeah, tiny date of birth.
Well, it means that now we're training a very good career as a footballer from Why then I'm when decided to pursue football. No?
To be honest, I really wanted to play football, but with my pops, like Dr. Kweko Frimpong, he actually wanted me to go to school and just like continue my education. But even with that, like I still wanted to play football. When I went to school, I used to play for this club, Kami Cup, in Canada, and I wasn't really taking it serious because as at that point I felt like I was too good. I wasn't going for training and all of that. But when there's a game, they will still like put me in the game and just let me do my thing. But I got to a point where the new coach came and he came with a couple of the players that were actually like playing the same position. Okay. So with me not going for training and all of that, he felt like if I'm not going for training, then what's the point? He's gonna put someone else there. And I was like, okay, cool. At the end of the day, I'm here for school and all of that, so let me just forget about it.
Wow. I thought football is a lucrative business, but okay, I mean,
yeah, I really
from the background you are coming from,
I really wanted to play football, yeah.
And I will be every day. So, be only more but I think I'll be pursue more power, but also, Scout VNG. I don't know who is kind of, I mean, you're looking at, well, how is it like? I mean, okay, young Shannon from the time I'll free got to go under 20. I'll call school ni bibiano coming back and all that transition, any adjustments net to say.
Well, it's been calm, to be honest. Like I do have like both things, like I know how to like deal with people in Ghana and I know how to deal with people out there. So with me moving back, it wasn't that tough. It wasn't that tough for me, and I've been able to like cope since I moved back. I've been dealing with a couple of things and we actually like still working on it.
Well, may I sure say the entire football fraternity is shocked when it is Emmanuel Frimpong is the new CEO of Ashgo.
True.
Who is Emmanuel Frimpong? Why? Then eventually by champion that I could go Frimpong on the back, and they say take you over the running of Ashgo. So far, who take you over? No, of course, engagement with the players, the coaching staff, even the supporters.
It's been good. I'll say it's not that easy though. It's been good and it's been tough at the same time. But with God, everything is possible. As Dr. Kweko always says, only Jesus can make you a champion. And I'm actually like dealing with it. And since I took over, I would say I'm actually doing a good job. We are actually doing a good job because we've been able to do a couple of things. We've brought kid sponsors on board, signed a couple of players, still communicating with people, like other people to come on board by sponsoring the team and all of that. So I would say as of now, I've done a good job since I came, we've actually done something.
Emmanuel Frimpong on the CEO for Ashgo on the Chinkomo. Someone tells you say your couple of phones the background no kakano and between expression who better so couple of 20 as I treat the bedding but me country no tinti me kana so the bear intended the whole show into an English program. Well, so far about sponsorships. I was a new kid sponsor. Now saying so on social media all over. Say move aside airline being so far sponsorships don't so something to say.
Okay, so we've actually concluded everything with Agimel, which is going to be the kid sponsor, and they're sponsoring us for 3 years. It's a 3-year contract.
Okay.
And they'll be sponsoring both the academy team and the senior team with all the necessary football equipment. Anything you need in football, they're going to bring that. And aside that, with we going for Africa, since Kotoko and Ashgood is going to go for Africa, they'll be supporting us with $150,000 when we get to the semi-finals.
Okay.
And when we get to finals, they give us $250,000.
That's some good money.
Yeah, which is really good.
Okay. Aside kid sponsorship, I mean, what other sponsorship Ben also?
To be honest, I like to talk about things that I've already dealt with.
Okay.
If I'm not down with it, I don't want to talk about it. With what you're talking about with the airline agency, yeah, obviously we are in talks with them and everything. We are not done yet, so I wouldn't want to disclose all of them things, but
there's something in the pipeline.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's a good deal. I mean, IML then I kind of. It looks good, but with regards to players, because going to Africa means retaining some of your key personnel. And yati about Latif and Abila contract issues. The contract, the James Akamenko, and almost so contract don't send some no.
Well, we are in talks as we speak right now, and we are trying to get things done. I spoke to Anabila. I've spoken to James Akamenko and a couple of the players that we actually want to renew your contract.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're in talks with them.
What about beefing squad up and so more players be more identify more trying to.
Yeah. As of now, we've actually signed a couple of players, new players, and we're still in talks with a couple of them, with their manager and all of that. And there's this, we literally just signed Yao Ano and
from Bichim.
And that's our specialist doctor. He's the one that did the medical and everything.
Okay, that's him?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's the one that did that.
Oh, doctor, but
he's the one that did the medicals and everything. And we've started with our medicals as well.
Yeah.
But because we have to deal with something today, so today we didn't really do the medicals. And we actually getting things done.
Oh, okay.
The thing he did with Yao Ano, apparently Yao Ano is, I can say Yao Ano is one of the fastest so far.
Okay.
From the medicals, he's one of the fastest players so far, and we're still getting things done. So okay. I would say, as time goes on, when let's say they allow us to start the league, everyone will get to know the players. Ashanti Gold have on board right now because we have Yao Ano, we have Hans Kofi, and we have a couple of players as well that I don't want to disclose because we're not done yet.
You're not done yet, okay. Yeah. All right. Doc, Memo Akwaba.
All right, thank you so much.
Okay. Doc, what do the
I'm in the best for Africa, a little bit. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's not good.
Oh, you're Ghana new.
Bounty Chigaga.
Oh, say me a Ghana.
How long have you been living in Ghana?
For 20 years.
For 20 years you are Ghanaian now.
My wife is Ghanaian.
Oh, okay.
I just applied for citizenship too. So.
Okay. That's a nice one. Yeah. Let's share about medicals. So far, how is it going?
Basically we've brought. We're trying to standardize the health when it comes to football health in not just for Ash Gold but in Ghana. But Ash Gold is taking the pace. Okay. We're using the FIFA protocol.
Okay.
We're brought on board. It's called the pre-competition medical assessment.
Okay.
It's not just the previous ones. We know you just go to the hospital and we do that on the medical. So the 16-page medicals for the footballer. It entails cardiovascular, checking the heart, checking the lungs, checking the system, even up to even the skin, the teeth, and family history.
Okay.
And it's been known that African players succumb to sudden death in football, and it's not really been addressed properly. So we're taking it seriously. That's what Ash Gold as a team owes the player. Every player is entitled to good health. And we've taken it upon ourselves to try and standardize and meet international standards.
Okay, that's good. That's good. I understand some of your COVID and so test more.
Yes, we're working on that because we want to take the initiative. It's a global pandemic, and it's halting football. So we want to probably somewhere in 2 weeks. We're still on it. We want all the players to, and including the backroom staff, to have the COVID test done.
Well, I think so. I'll say your bomb about so you are doing well. With regards to the levels, medicals near here, but dogs so there. But remember, see you so. While we are talking about all this, your supporters, more supporters. When try something go come from I don't want to turn the truth into an English program, but try balance. More supporters, you tension be between the supporters and the president? That's your dad. Now forced to solve that matter. So far,
yeah, that has already been dealt with. We've already dealt with that. Like, there's no problem. There's no tension between Dr. Kwaku Frimpong and the supporters. We've dealt with that, and right now, like, we're all building the team together.
How did you do it?
Well, I always say that in life, everything is all about communication.
Okay.
It's all about how you're going to talk to the people, like how you're going to talk to the people. So we actually, had a conversation. We spoke to a couple of them, and they sent an apology letter to Dr. Kwaku Frimpong. He accepted that in good faith, and we've actually squashed everything.
Oh, okay. That's good. That's good. Well, what do you make of league? Your cancel season? No, now you're in support.
You know what? Our health is more important. Yeah. The players' their health is more important. And as you were saying, that's the main reason why we want to do this whole medical thing and do the COVID-19 test as well. Because I feel like if we don't have a solution to it, then why do we do it? So it's better they just cancel it than take the next step. So I feel like it was a good idea in a way. Although the players were thirsty to play football, we're all eager to get back to football. I wanted to see my players play and let people know what the new CEO is about, what he has done, and all of them things. But it's all good that they cancelled it.
So far, COVID, how has the impact been financially on Ash Gold?
Well, I would say it has affected a lot of people, not just Ashanti Gold. It has affected a lot of companies, a lot of business, a lot of football clubs and all of that. But God has been good on our side. Things are actually smooth. We've been able to deal with a couple of the payments and all of that. As of now, we don't owe no player salary, nothing. We've been paying them every month. So I would say God has been good. Okay. But with we going for Africa, I think it will be better for the government to support us in a way. Both teams, Ashanti Kotoko and Ash Gold, it will be better for them to support us.
Oh, okay. Well, clubs, Premier League clubs, COVID-19 relief fund, I'm saying they are going to give every Premier League club $15,000.
True.
ABC extra. Because I'm feeling can it be a for baby national teams? Now there's a school of thought of say, also come training in our clubs. No, and you can say what is your position on?
Well, to be honest, I can't really say much about it because the big people up there, they know what's good for the clubs. They know what they have to do to help the clubs. So that's what they're doing right now. They might not know. Maybe they have to actually do a couple of things at the back with that same money. So if they're giving the clubs 15,000, I would say it's good because at the end of the day, there are a lot of clubs that's really bleeding right now. Like they ain't got it like that. So if they're to get 15,000, it's going to support them to actually do something big with their clubs.
Ash Gold, we are ready for Africa.
Ash Gold is 85% ready for Africa.
85% ready means at least group stage, semi-final.
When I say 85%, I mean we are ready to go and come back with victory. The 15% stands on our coach. And he's in Italy. He's just waiting for them to open the borders. Then yeah, since the borders are closed,
Okay, well, I tell you, Emmanuel Frimpong, who is the CEO of Ash Gold, and will be member of some of the but Dr. George Chidiwa, I mean, so near can be about medicals. Would you recommend, and as I suggest, say, if you know, because so what 20 years three no check clubs thing say obi anya COVID test no and I say COVID relief fund but now say if you know set aside a fund be say they are going to pay for it now can test all players in the Premier League.
Yeah, ideally it's that would have been the best thing. But it's a very difficult time. Even I don't represent the GFA, but I know it's a difficult time for every single person, including our club. But the issue is we need to follow due process. And due process is having every player tested because football is played by human beings, and COVID affects human beings. So the ideal thing, I'm a professional. I would say without prejudice, the real thing has to be done, which the test has to be conducted. Every single player, and not just every single player, and the backroom staff. We have backroom staff.
Yeah.
The players won't play in isolation.
Yeah.
So the right thing, I stand for the right thing being done, and I think that should the COVID test has to be done.
If the players are well educated in terms of COVID, while unya engagements can with them, no, they know what is going on.
I mean,
almost fun as serious as it is. I mean, some more doctors in the COVID near big deal.
Yes,
but yeah, normal.
I would say, Ghana's done well when it comes to COVID. I mean, we can't take that away from Ghana. I mean, COVID caught everybody on our west.
Yeah.
And caught football on our west. Football is actually paused right now. What I would say is, personally, I'll be still back to what I'm saying. I mean, we take COVID seriously as a team. Personally, the players, I've met with a few of them. I'm very surprised. They're very enlightened. And the idea about football in Ghana is that the players are not enlightened. Yeah. And but seeing them going through medicals with them, it's actually like even. Examining university students. The question they ask me. When it comes to nutrition, exercise, they are very empowered. So, but no man is an island. No man's an island. You keep education, you keep hammering education, prevention. So, right now, what I'm doing now is I'm taking it to the next level with the team. We're actually going to start putting into consideration social distancing. Okay. The players are going to start classes. Because we need to use, this period to our advantage as a team. The players need to, we need to educate the players. So we're actually drawing up a model where they'll come for classes, and we actually do a PowerPoint presentation, and we will enable them to actually create their own personal notes. So we're taking football to the next level. We need to match the European standard. Yeah, because this is what I learned back in the UK, and I'm bringing it on board here. And the players are very happy about it. So hopefully, in 2 weeks, putting the social distancing and the preventive measures in place, we'll have our first class.
Wow.
Yeah, it's going to be on COVID and how preventive measures, and it's going to be on nutrition, because nutrition is very important.
Okay.
Post-COVID, players are actually dormant, so we'll have Ashgold is going to start teaching the players, and I'll be a part of it. Yeah.
That's great. Taking it to a different level. Obi, Ashgold, almost raise standard, raise
champion. Board chairman in you don't expect nothing less. But Tima also Ashgold the 85% ready for Africa. But Eric Donk also say Mamin Coutinho, Joy Sports. Also I cannot say that we are ready for Africa because we haven't played for some time now. You cannot just buy Ronaldo and Messi and be ready. This from Eric Donko, who played 15 games in the just truncated league.
Well, that's his opinion, but
he's a player. He's a key player.
He is a key player. He's a good player, but when you hear him say that, maybe he's not ready. Yeah, I would say he's not ready, because at the end of the day, take it in. Ashgold has a lot of players, a lot of talented players. At the end of the day, we do have a lot of talented players, but then for Eric to say that he's probably not ready, you get what I mean? Because this is a situation where the coach has been sending the players what to do every single day. So I'm pretty sure he doesn't train at home. He doesn't do anything. He doesn't do what the coach asks them to do. So if you're not doing that, then you can say you're not ready. It's just like me giving you an assignment. If you haven't read it or go through your notes, you can't do it. So for Eric to say that, then that means he hasn't done none of the things the coach sent them to do.
Okay.
Confederations Cup target semi-finals. Is it a realistic target?
It is. It is. Right now, I don't know if you listen to my past interviews. I was saying we want to take Ashanti Gold I want to make Ashanti Gold one of the biggest clubs in Africa.
Yes.
So for me to say that should let you know where I'm coming from. We are actually ready. We are going to go and come back with victory. We want to make Ghanaians proud. We will go and come back with victory.
So the target to me is semi-final.
Semi-finals target.
Realistic.
Okay. You have a first degree in business administration from one of the top 50 universities in Canada, Thompson Rivers University. Business administration. So you manage Divine Foods.
Yeah.
You've managed Champion TV and Hotel.
Yeah.
That's some good experience.
Yeah.
But then what translate academic success and business entrepreneurship, and management in these key institutions. Now, how do you translate the knowledge into football?
That's what we are working on right now, and that's why I'm actually bringing a couple of people on board. Example, bringing George Chidi on board, because I feel like in life, when you're dealing with people, you always have to make sure you get the right people to deal with, because it's very difficult to bring let's say 5 smart people together to work as a team. Because one will feel like he's smarter than this, one will feel like he's smarter than this. So it's very difficult to bring those people together, and that is what I'm doing right now by bringing, like, you know, very intelligent and smart people together. Then we'll make Ashanti Gold one of the biggest clubs in Ghana.
And Nipa Bakun or Nipa Audio Mobile Roy Atta as a sporting
exactly.
Sporting director.
Exactly.
So far so good. Roy, is he performing?
Roy is actually doing a good job.
So he brought in Hans Kofi, right? He recommended Hans Kofi.
Roy recommended a lot of. He has actually recommended a lot of people, like a couple of them, not a lot, but few people that's actually going to help the team. And we're actually doing like a good job together. Where we doing all the things you guys are hearing on air, like, you know, seeing and everything. Roy is actually involved. He's actually, like, you know, helping. We are doing things together. Okay. I can't do everything by myself.
Absolutely.
He can't do it by himself. We have to do it as one big family.
Okay.
It's all about unity.
Yeah.
Even with the supporters, we getting their support. That is what's actually like encouraging us, like, you know, getting things done.
Bruno Fari. Former coach for Accra Lions.
Yeah.
Dabe no Sheni Jumediasi as director of the academy.
Well, as soon as they give us the go ahead to start training, and what's it called, open the borders, like, you know.
So Bruno is also not in Ghana now.
Yeah.
Okay. Qualities Ben Ukra. Why do you pick Bruno Fari when you have a lot of local coaches, Otia Kenten, who's been there at Ash Gold, a lot of big coaches in the local coaches who are capable of managing the academy?
I see Bruno to be more of an academy guy. He's into like youth. He knows how to, like, you know, groom players. He knows the right players. If you feel like you're a winger and he feels like you're going to be like a good player playing on the defense, he will just like modify you, switch you to become that player he wants you to be. So with me looking at all of them things, I feel like he's the right person to take care of the academy team.
And you have 2 expatriates. One will be the head coach, Thomas Dia, the assistant, Roy Arthur, sporting director, then Bruno Fari. How are you going to finance the payment of salaries and bonuses, especially for expatriate employees?
Because I know, sir, clubs are always struggling when it comes to paying coaches, and all those things. That's good.
That wouldn't be a problem, because everything is all about structure. If you put your structures right, you'll get them right. And that's the main reason why I was saying I've been talking to a couple of people to come on board by sponsoring the team. It shouldn't be just one person, like one company sponsoring the team. We have to get a couple of people. So that's what we're working on. A time will come where Dr. Kweku from Pong wouldn't take a penny to sponsor the club. We'll be getting money from other places and all of that. So that's what we're working on.
Very well. Sir, who ran a club now, which said Jonathan Mensah, Eka said he's ready to support and ready to play a role in the development of the club. Exciting. Say Jonathan Mensah ba mobepe baby dinashe.
Why not?
Now him fan and kamudin beshe.
Well, when he comes, we'll actually know where we're going to fix him.
Now you're on record to have said, sir, you are planning on making Ash Gold one of the biggest clubs in Ghana.
Yeah, true.
Ash Gold is already a big club. Now, give me 2 steps. How this looks like a long-term projection. In the short term, how are you going to build the foundations to make Ash Gold one of the biggest?
Well, Ash Gold is already, as you said, Ash Gold is already one of the biggest clubs in Ghana. But I said I'm trying to make it one of the biggest in Africa.
Okay.
One of the biggest in Africa. In Africa.
Yeah. So with that, that's why, like, you know, as soon as we came, we're like, okay, we want to start with the academy team, because it's all about the youth, and the youth are, like, you know, the future. They are our future. I want, like, a time, I would want Black Stars to be like, oh, okay, Black Stars is playing the game, and I would want at least 5 or 8 players to come from Ashanti Gold. And I would want people to talk about it and be like, oh, if you're talking about African football, if you're talking about at least 5 clubs in Africa, you should talk about Ashanti Gold.
Wow, that's. And
we actually putting things in place, which I can't really disclose, because I feel like I wouldn't want to talk about some things where, like, you know, someone actually like steal my idea and do, like, you know, do this. So
no, as a first degree holder in business administration, your ideas are broad. So even if someone steals one, you have others in your arsenal. You know,
in business it's good to take risk, but not at this point. Like, you get what I mean?
Very well.
Yeah.
Okay. At age 27, CEO of Ash Gold was no appointments based on merits. Qualities bear now did to me because administrators were more men had Dawson.
True.
Yeah, so I mean, Just that your dad is the board chair.
I've been hearing that, and I feel like okay, that's their opinion. Because at the end of the day, like before Frederick Achi, the previous CEO, I was literally working under Frederick Champon.
Okay.
And I've been working behind the scenes since Dr. Kwakufupon took over the team. So I literally know a lot of things about the club. I know a lot of things. With we going for Africa and everything, I was involved. I did a lot of things, like, you know, with we going for Africa. Achi, it got to a point where Achi wasn't around. He had to go to Egypt. He had to go to a couple of places. So I had to, like, you know, stand there as Frederick Champon and do a couple of things. He actually, like, you know, led me through a lot of things, and I got them done. So Dr. Kwakufupon sat there one day and felt like, oh, I feel like you can do this job. He asked me, I was like, well, I can do it. But I thought it wasn't going to be this soon. But, you know, with him believing in me and with what he's seen me done, because I'm the CEO of Champion Hospital, and I manage like a couple of businesses and all of that. So with that, he felt like if I've been able to do all of these things, then why can't I manage Ashanti Gold?
And Champion Hospital is a big facility.
It is a big facility.
What's your plan for the future? Do you want at certain point compete for the FA presidency? Because age 27, you have a lot of years ahead of you, God willing. If all goes right.
As you said, God willing, if it all goes right. So yeah, if it happens to come that way, why not? But nobody knows what's going to happen tomorrow. So I can't really say much about that. But if it happens to be like that, then I'll accept that in good faith.
Absolutely. You are the second kid of your dad.
Yeah, second son.
Second son. Are your siblings involved in the management processes at Ash Gold?
Okay, so as of now, I would say Burgess Kojo-Frimpong is the vice president.
Wow.
And I'm the CEO, so that is what it is right now.
So it's more like a family business, eh?
Well, you can say that, not necessarily a family business, but then I feel like Cham got my big brother involved because of what he feels like he can actually do as well.
Okay. And where's Kojo now?
He's in Accra.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Chairman, I'm in family here.
Okay, well, I tell you, Yanni Emmanuel Frimpong. Ono NACO for Ash Gold. And your Dr. George Chidi so Ash Gold, almost so team doctor. Yeah, right, Ash Gold so far. I mean, preparation for Africa, Ash Gold. The new Ash Gold, I will call it because it's
Ash Gold, yeah.
Yeah. So the levels now, Ash Gold versus somebody new mano econo. Only place ni Asia. I don't know, but the Ghana Hano ye certain mentality be. It's almost so every guy age mate, every go before say or channel. I mean, in terms of your dealings with the players.
I would say when I first moved back to Ghana, it was like that. But then I know how to deal with people. I know how to I know how to deal with anybody I meet. So if I'm communicating with you and I see how you how your response are come in, I just know how I'm going to deal with you. Dr. Chidi is older than me. He's way older than me.
Yeah.
And he knows how I deal with people. When it comes to work, it's different. But when it comes to we having fun or just verbal conversation, that one is also different. But when it comes to work, there's nothing like you being older than me or me being younger than you. I will put you at your place and let you know what you have to do. Because at the end of the day, this is work. If you don't do it, I'm the one going to lose. So I have to let you know your place. And with the players, I vibe with them as family. Because they know what I'm about. And they know the kind of relationship I have with them and all of that. But they wouldn't take left because they know the right thing to do. You get what I mean? They wouldn't take left. They know that, okay, if I do this, CEO isn't going to like it. So I'm going to have to do what is right for him. And that's how we actually did.
Well, yeah, how it be comment. If not communicating to Ash Gold with regards to the sharing of COVID-19, the new plan for next season, no.
Yeah, I think I received. Yeah.
Communicated too. There's something about northern and southern sector. We're okay with it.
Oh, it's football. If you have a good team, you don't have a problem with anything.
Okay. You seem to have a lot of confidence in your team.
Yeah. Because I know the kind of players I have. I know the kind of people I'm working with, doctors, management team, my sporting director, which I really like, rate a lot. My big brother as the vice president, Dr. Kwaku Frimpong as my main president, and my father. We are going to make Ashanti go one of the biggest clubs in Africa.
Playing in Africa demands a lot of financial wherewithal.
True.
We are ready. It's not just about having it, but we are ready to pump it in.
Well, we're ready. Dr. Kwaku Frimpong has actually, giving us a budget. Like, I actually had a one-on-one conversation with him, and the budget is $500,000 for Africa. So I feel like it will get to a point where if he sees our performance and he sees what we're actually doing, he might even put in more. And I'm actually trying to get a couple of people on board as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, sadly, your time, no. But thanks so much for coming. Maybe one or two before we call you, but Dr. Chidi ho. Now, with regards to because health issues, Doc, we are one of the people. Me ube evidence ever started season in October. In the COVID in the moa. Okay, a setting here. Do you think, should we even be thinking about football? Nah, being in October because of your system, how our players live, and it's hard. And with regards to COVID and spreading.
I mean, like I said earlier, it's humans that play football.
Yeah,
and football players are humans, and it's always health first.
Yeah,
it's always health first. People forget football doesn't play health. Health plays football.
Yeah.
So I'll say, we shouldn't rush to start in the league. The issue is the right thing has to be done. We have protocols that have to be followed. And those protocols need to be adhered to strictly. But I can't speak for other teams, and I can't speak on behalf of the LFA, but I can speak on behalf of Ash Gold. That's why we started early pre-competition medical assessment. And we're hoping to also take the initiative to do our COVID test for all the players, like I said, and the backroom staff.
Well, obviously, Ima, will you ever consider playing a game for Ash Gold? Or you are done playing?
Well, I've trained with them before. I've trained with them a couple of times, but to play, I don't have that energy anymore.
Oh, okay.
Because I think the max I can do is like 20-25 minutes.
Okay, yeah. All right. Well, Ash Gold fans, finally, again, I'll do big job with regards to the new Ash Gold.
I just want to say a big thank you to all of them for supporting me. Although, earlier, they were all about he's too young for this job, but right now, they actually believe in me. I keep getting calls from them and all of that. So I just want to say a big thank you to them and say they should have hope and just support the team, because without this support, we can make Ashanti go one of the biggest clubs. And I assure them that we're going to go for Africa and come back with victory.
Victory means winning it.
Yes.
You're going to win Africa?
Yeah.
You think you can win it?
Why not? You have to believe in yourself.
I understand.
Because if I'm to stay here and be like, you're going to go to Africa, get to semi-final and come back, then that means I don't know what I'm doing.
Probably you are being realistic. If you say you go and get to quarterfinals, you are being realistic.
You're going to go and come back with victory.
You're going to win it?
Yes.
When you just say we raise your more.
No. With what they're actually seeing, they've seen a couple of things which they know that is going to happen.
Okay.
And they believe in me, and I like that too.
Okay.
So you're gonna come back with victory.
All right, Ima, thanks so much. Doc, finally then answer the Bejaye. Futubia COVID is a grab baby. They are seeing a Futugaka.
With COVID, not just the footballers. Generally, we all have to be very careful and follow the protocols as much as we can. And there's hope for Ghana. There's hope for Africa. And one day we'll wake up and this whole thing will be a dream. So yeah,
we are hoping so. Thanks so much for your time, Dr. George Chidi.
Appreciate
and Emmanuel Frimpong, CEO for Ash Gold. Well, I Nhyira 104.5 FM. Therefore, and your special guest on Bekaya, who was studio and anyone watching Komono. This Emmanuel Frimpong is the CEO of Ash Gold, and Dr. Chidi so and a team doctor. No, yeah, try one bar na ya rap here, but I Nhyira 104.5 FM.
Milk be buy your number one Akan radio station in Nhyira 104.5 FM at the most educative radio sports show at the Ebramo Efri Ejuada Ekosi Memeda na Ejuada Ekosi Fiada anopa bia ebono nsia pa husima aduana Ekosi nonso a yato ne din Premier Sports sanso ene ewia yetena se biem anopa nonkono ebo pa husima aduana Ekosi ewia dumienu anoso yato ne din Power Sports na fe no miensa Ekosi no 9 eno so yato ne din Playoff na ye de Memeda de no so e de asomo so don hwere miensa ena Memeda bia yetena se free anopa nonkono Ekosi ewia dumienu dwumade ho chiame
nsam no de nyina ne yabo no aye de eba e dwumade me de bright kan kan bodu
kwabena open FA OB twice
happen under Jose. This can't happen under Carlo. This can't happen under Pep.
Bismarck also Bempa Ayala.
The motive of Ghana football, I need a bigger interest, and I say, "Born here, Bebo."
Christian Edu say,
"What is on the premise in Chelsea? Just the boss was that is your own copy." Yes.
I'm on an ensem na eba na Andy Casillas.
Real Madrid against FC Barcelona.
And then a Najman. Pomodia said the Bia o Mrs. program way na the global show.
The much anticipated Live FM Kiddo Quiz is set to roll from Saturday 4th July to Saturday 1st August 2020 from 12:30 p.m. every Saturday on your superstation Love 99.5 FM. 16 smart and bubbly kids have been drawn from the pool of many kids and are ready to dazzle listeners in a fierce radio contest for supremacy. It will be 5 weeks of fun and opportunity to learn, educate, play, and have absolute fun. The Kiddo Quiz will be 3 rounds of interesting learning areas, including spelling bee, general knowledge, word plays, and many others.
Aerobics. AEROBICS. Aerobics.
Remember, the time is 12:30 sharp. Get glued with your kids to enjoy the moment as we all learn and have fun during this COVID-19 season. It will be live on air and on Facebook at Love 99.5 FM. The Love FM Kiddo Quiz, another venue for kids to learn and have fun.
All safety protocols for COVID-19 are highly observed to ensure safety of all kids.
The Kiddo Quiz is brought to you in partnership with Verna Active, Alpha and Omega Publications, and sponsored by...
My name is Mrs. Teresa Odum, and my daughter Mary Ann Odum of Gloryville School, Class 6, is a quarter-finalist in the ongoing Love FM Kiddie Quiz competition. I must say that she's always been very interested in reading and competitions and all of that. It therefore came as no surprise when she heard the advert on Love FM and insisted that I enroll her, and I must say that I am so proud of her for how far she has gotten, and I do believe that she will go even further. I want to encourage her to tell her that we are solidly behind her. You know that mommy and daddy are very much behind you, and all the family are rooting for you. Yay! Come on, girl, we know you will bring the trophy home. Keep on keeping on, and the sky is your stepping stone, as I always tell you. Bye. Hello, my name is Mrs. Teresa Odum.
Hello, my name is Josephine Felicity Apenyo Adum, teacher of KNUST Basic School. I know Maswell from Paul Manso Jr. of KNUST Basic School, precisely Basic 6, as a very calm, respectful, dedicated, well-natured, and a serious learner. He's actually a gentle boy. He doesn't talk much but full of knowledge. When you see him from afar, his countenance alone tells you that he has a promising future. I wasn't surprised at all when I heard he has emerged to the quarterfinals of Radio Online Kiddie Quiz competition for upper primary. Master from Paul Manso, I want you to know that the entire teachers, learners of KNUST Basic School are solidly behind you. Go high, go higher, go highest. Our prayer is that the Almighty God who has brought you this far should grant you wisdom, knowledge to excel higher. Make your parents and KNUST Basic School proud. We love you, Maswell.
Milo, the drink for champions, and yeah, can was some edition. Franco Trading Enterprise, at the mobile phones, the computer accessories, papa, but the whole Ghana there. Ope baby abenya, and now in some more Franco TV. And on some there by satellite TVs, and also Franco Trading Enterprise. I say Franco see anything mobile phone, say Samsung, say Nokia, say Alcatel, say Huawei, say Apple now pa. Then you know Franco Trading. I say so up a hard drive, up a smartwatches, up car chargers, phone chargers, BB power banks, BB screen protectors. Franco Trading with 5 branches. We're doing about okay branch no. Ewo Morocco odo ani achem ewo MTN office no o head towards no e ho na be Franco and edum so there 5 branches no Babu Bazaar building no more next to YFM office opposite Malcolm opposite Prudential Bank na opposite Kofo Clinic Active Point teeth whitening Emma say fit furniture mo Active Point as say dey tell say Active Point I dey be first who bia no omoye so be social braces now the correct teeth alignment na sanso and abeso fellows na bia to grab it down sinim obo so be so tu ne se obo be so sisi say gold teeth, silver teeth, furniture more Active Point as well. Commercial more denyame ultimate radio in chair home number no 0554 571779. Dunko Junction no more 9 miles road on Abu Homo and Sunyan so OA building opposite Cocoa Board ho and on more carbel our milk carbel vitamins outdoor A, C, D, E and K. I want nourish your mind, your body, and of course, a boy and cram very well. Now, the American channel say, what I recommend is Carbel coffee, Carbel mocha, and Carbel chocomo to start your day with. Now, every anon Sunny and Numeno, why refresh your Carbel strawberry, Carbel banana, and Carbel coconut. Carbel, our milk. Betway fraud and scam alert. Fraud and scam alert. Me can't bro for Iraqan tree. The risk of scams in online betting is on the rise. Fraudsters are tempting players with offers to hack betting sites and how to increase winnings under the Betway image. Betway is not involved in any of these groups and will never send you links to external sites of this nature. We encourage you to report anyone who shares these links via Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, or any other platform by contacting us on betway.com.gh. Betway, for the love of the game. Asem ting a Betway keni nyina ne brofono. Nyina nte mkofo nipa bone for de. Ugo twa beta u hies kan zo so bu na. Una waso se bombom tuwe on na so echa. O twa bet o pe kakra de ase ne. No nti gaga wasa kubu on so asaka. Betway so ho Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp. No be send a link be say a Betway for in a dasunti. O click a link na do ko bet wo mo go beta. Scanner konko fo bi botom. Etubo so twa beta. Tie. www.betway.com.gh. Tietia. Eno ano no. Do we. Total Troxy Club. Total more over 6,000 Ghana cedi for group personal accident insurance cover. It cover hospital bills, any disability. Yeah, my amazing gift to saw the 5 people be but no registered Total Troxy Club now. Yeah, man, yeah, chawadi. The TNE or your commercial driver, uchi trotro, taxify, Uber, boat. The kahuna, the answer a commercial vehicle. Total filling station, the aqua also Bible register Total Troxy Club. And one register a free near such a day, and so a day akaho honum. Treadway scam is the for paying tablet aba, and you for paying syrup and so on. For paying tablet, no, the attorney say, so to your ya, so honami or ya, oposo, or asa or ya do, what do a for paying. Tablet AM penny for and a syrup young crowd. And your trouser 500. Your trouser tablet and trouser suspension. Now they tell the trouser no susuno nipa bi a chakra 3 months be also do me. Now trouser and a yamau. And your Riddles cough syrup. Riddles cough syrup no wa saubo wa when you kata when you colder. Or do a Riddles. Your Riddles baby, Riddles junior, and Riddles adult. Sadimak Prime Company Limited. Omo a registered private vehicle testing station. Unim said DVL amo authorization so mutimi issue roadworthy certificate. It depends on your roadworthy. Make sure baby kwada su oshimase next to Rolex oko ha beta ko roadworthy o. Na homo machines omo de show light, omo de show bibia e check no ma nyina ma. The tell say omo checking a bounce na tira onkonya accident bia. Omo de any state of the art equipment. And also your company also created database of vehicle inventory, cars and inventory. Mama told cars ni nyina na also mo ko na mo bonom create sign inventory omo be am free for the cheap and na we no so go roadworthy na omo be alert say be wu no ma alert say e be wu omo men try my police into answer because there's a Erugunya police station abe are hosem jango ni avangunya police station gra sabi kwan hu gina ho ache oh so when you know ho ache gra so be yi it was slow no I say Agent Avenue Ventures. So say on say a real estate and construction agency. I saw ba Kumasi o mama nyoma easy. So pass asiato. Ehe na opebiato. So pe buku estate. Opediase ope Kenya asi kutwi trade dote pechi kodie santasia pre da ko anyinam ejuso ba bia opebia. Osika bia nso ba de from. Ebia wu sidan uncompleted house. Waso yeshi skasema heading from ebi also pe uncompleted house ato from obeso ye tiling installation, POP ceiling installation, roofing installation, aluminium glazings, plumbing installation, electrical at the day na person ye for dine Agent Avenue Ventures omo Brocom Estate A line abasio omo number ni 0243 661708 0243 661708. Medimosis Prostate Center at the Prostacure X capsules. Any Prostacure herbal tea na ba we mi no kabuma. A more prostate health na say boost immune system no. COVID no ben we say we ganiako. Immune system no be strong. It is so enomie no pebi nasape master tea and natural food supplement abo ma otimi da yi relax your mothers reduce stress e de be chimo sa hode so kwa boni pedianim ni nyina mo na de aba na omo the new Fermacure X capsules where your mad e man menstrual problems e bia ubu nsa just uji live Ubunsa excuse duty debi. The Pharmacure X capsules ebeboa regulate nyoma yama menstrual pains ebe to ase irregular menses flow ni nyina no ebe tware nyina so Medimosis awa henema kokobin off of Boise Santasi Road omo number ni 0246 360-906 0246-360-906 omu nre bebe to do bia benya bi ebe abeso to bi ton a Medimosis master tea ni yin na Colinac herbal last town blended herbal ewo have made herbal ewo asafo labor and a green light and so ewo sunyane ene Friday on next Friday. It had the total auto show, about total quarter daruma. And the total auto show about exactly 3 near the abro. Edumakobi Epe, marketing executive. Na qualification, you some will first degree marketing, HND marketing, and as equivalent certificate. Your age is also 22 years to 28. Na oba. Omo behena bibia kui the tensa ofromo and as submit to CV no 0242232165 0242232165 na oniomu edijuma okay ena etefo emre de aswan is I sorry so na ejema ma yinya no mo ado from nomde kase bono so e dey break bambam say if Barcelona wins, it is because of Messi. But if they lose, it is the fault of the coach. Why? Remember, they had Ernesto Valverde who was winning the league for them, but they were complaining of not playing tiki-taka football. We won't allow Messi to sack this coach. Etienne, four more other than 4 more for Setien to do more. Okay, we need a bright Kankambodu to be Triton County, Andy Cassia Senka, and Yani Manon from Port, the CEO of Vaz Good and guest in the studio, on Dr. Chidi, Ombi Nabaka, Homidi, a Jumedi, a giant every Facebook Live, no walk and so pictures I would on the Google Facebook, and Twitter, a Honina, and Jagoba Chisebe, and Sonny Bright Watila, a producer show. We need a bright Kankambodu, ha, and Yadi Jumedino, Yadi AC, Yakram.
The much anticipated Live FM Kidu Quiz is set to roll from Saturday, 4th July to Saturday, 1st August 2020 from 12:30 p.m. every Saturday on your superstation Love 99.5 FM. 16 smart and bubbly kids have been drawn from the pool of many kids and are ready to dazzle listeners in a fierce radio contest for supremacy. It will be 5 weeks of fun and opportunity to learn, educate, play, and have absolute fun. The Kidu Quiz will be 3 rounds of interesting learning areas, including spelling bee, general knowledge, word plays, and many others.
Aerobics. AEROBICS. Aerobics.
Remember, the time is 12:30 sharp. Get glued with your kids to enjoy the moment as we all learn and have fun during this COVID-19 season. It will be live on air and on Facebook at Love 99.5 FM. The Love FM Kiddie Quiz, another venue for kids to learn and have fun.
All safety protocols for COVID-19 are highly observed to ensure safety of all kids.
The Kiddie Quiz is brought to you in partnership with Verna Active, Alpha and Omega Publications, and sponsored by
Insure 104.5. Yawazoye. And it's